I have a very important, exciting announcement that I brought Jeppe here today to our place in Escondido to have lunch with him. It's not something we get to do that often together.
No?
And I really felt that it was worth making a video announcement of this fact.
I'm glad you brought out a whole film crew to showcase our lunch.
Well, you brought your wife and your 2 young children, and I'm thinking, what do I have?
Yeah, a film crew.
Yeah, that's right. So I got these, hi. But anything you want to talk about while we're here having lunch?
Yeah, I think we're brewing a beer together. Isn't that the plan?
Okay,
not
sure.
today maybe, but
Where?
Back in Europe where I came from.
You're European?
I'm European.
That explains a lot of things about you.
Now that we're talking about Europe and brewing a beer, I grew up, I was born and grew up only 6 hours from Berlin. Anyway, so yeah, we're brewing a beer in Berlin. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So what's different about this than another collaboration that you've done? Because you've done a lot of collaborations, so have we. And it's kind of interesting to think, well, what sets this apart from, frankly, another one of them?
I mean, the fact that we're going to Berlin to do it with an American brewery, the fact that I've known you for actually over 10 years now.
I know.
It's kind of cool. Before Evil Twin was even thought of, when Stone was like this big and was 5 miles that way, I think. And you had blue hair.
Mm-hmm. Well, only for a couple of weeks.
When I met you, you had blue hair.
Okay.
I think. The rest of the brew had blue hair.
Did we meet here first? No, we met in your shop. Well, I remember.
Because
no,
the
that
shop
was
wasn't even open. But I was emailing you that I was coming by, and I've heard about Stone.
And we had we corresponded a little bit via Rate Beer forums.
Exactly. And then I came by, and I saw this brewery that it's actually funny because I thought it was really big. And when I go now where Lowstaff is now, it seems really small compared to this.
It's all perspective.
But that's actually 10 years ago. So that's, I mean, that's an exciting part. It's marking hopefully a turning point for brewing in Europe. Since an American brewery, I think you're the first guys to open an American brewery.
Well, actually, share your perspectives on that a little bit. You're European. You grew up and live most of your life just 6 hours away from where we're doing this. What are your thoughts? I mean, what does this mean to the world of craft brewing in Europe?
I think it's a good idea. We actually started talking about this. I remember you asked me 4 years ago, 4 years ago. You told me about the plans of going to Europe, and you asked me where would I think would be a good idea. You mentioned Belgium, you mentioned Berlin, we even talked about Denmark. I think I found you a brewery in Denmark actually, but it was too small or something like that. I remember saying to you, I think Berlin is a perfect spot, because Berlin for me is like the capital of Europe. It's in the middle of Europe. It's one of the most going cities in Europe. The beer scene is kind of lagging behind a little bit. It is all over Germany because, that wasn't mine, because they have a strong tradition for making beer the same way they've always done, And I'm excited about doing this project with Stone. It's my second collaboration, and to do something with people that I've known for actually 10 years now, that I've admired, and have learned me a lot of things, but also that, sees what I do. It's just awesome. And I can't wait to get to Berlin in a couple of years, whenever we're ready, and make a beer. And I know the European beer market better than most people, and I know what is going on right now. And I don't know if they need it more. I think everybody needs it. Europe is definitely ready for more craft beer, for more extreme beers, for more challenging beers, and just to get more beers out to the public. More and more people getting into it, and now's the time to do it, because what USA went through 20 years ago is what Europe is going through right now. So it's perfect time.